Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to make a video about my favorite hobby, Gundam. And then I'm having here is the Gundam Astray Blue Frame second revise. And let's have a look at the box art on the left. Okay, and then on the accessory coming with this model kit is actually on the right. You can tell that was one of the reasons why I bought this. Alright, going back to the model. Let's have a closer look about this. So this model kit was released in 2009 and we trying to go over the question, is this model kit still a good buy in 2020? Right, should you still buy this model in 2020? Since I'm not an expert builder, so I'm going to provide my opinion based on my own experience building the model kit. I would define my building skill as intermediate level, right? Because my building style only involves snapping it together, panel line, out of the box decal, and minor color correction and adjustment. You can tell there's still a lot of nut mark in there that I didn't do a very good job in cleaning it. Again, this is straight out of the box build. So I would like to go over the detail of this model kit in order to answer those two questions. So first of all, let's go over the weapon because that was the reason why I look up to this model kit. So if you are a big fan of a big sword, this model is a must-have. The sword itself has multiple forms for posting. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate all different forms. As you can see, this is the sword mode. This is a very giant sword, right? I'm going to transform this one into the fly mode. Okay, so this is the fly mode, all right? Quickly, I'm gonna display this one so everyone can see it. So this model actually has a lot of beautiful decal that was applied into the sword. You can see all the detail of the decal on the orange part, and then some of the white decal actually on the side of the sword. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, what is the Gatling gun one. That one is fairly easy because it was supposed to be a standstill weapon. Gonna put in a display to display this. So this is its Gatling gun mode, and you can see it's actually very cool to pose. I'll put a short clip at the end of this video of when the Gundam actually holding it and have a pose about this. It's beautiful. So moving on to the last mode, which is the double sword. That part is actually pretty easy. You just actually detach these two giant blades on both sides, put that together, and then you have this. Flip this out, flip this out. Okay, same thing on the other side. And then use the weapon effect part and put that in. So when you're done, you're gonna have something look like this. It's very nice. So these are both pair. Alright, let's get into the Gundam itself. Let's start with the lower body. There are two secret plates on each high heel with you can extend it out from here on the back. Come on, get out. Okay, and then on the front as well. The front part actually look pretty weird, I would say, but the back plate actually look pretty cool, and I usually display that along with the model. So the armor around the knee actually make it look very muscular, as you can see. On both sides, there's a dagger, a small one. The color of these actually look like gunmetal. Let me take one out. So moving to the hip, the side skirt armor is actually very small, so it doesn't really hinder the movement of the leg. The front and the back skirt armor actually have separate move joint, so it can move by itself. Again, it's very small and it doesn't really hinder the movement of the whole leg. As you can see, this kind of pose is very easy to pose. Okay, moving on the upper body, the torso has a very pointy armor. In the chest, it actually make the whole look and feel level up. The shoulder armor, there's the orange pieces on top of the white, slightly curved up on the end. It's actually the orange color is actually a very nice touch of this. Moving to the arm, each part of it actually is a mix between the armor and the inner frame. So you can see it's actually look very muscular. Again, it's similar to the knee joint. So the last part I want to talk about is the V-fin on the head. This V-fin is look very nice and it is one of its kind. It look much better compared to its variation that was released in around 2015 or later. That version is the Astray Blue Frame D, and there's too many plays going on with that model, and I think it actually doesn't have the look and feel of this head. So to close up, I really want to get back to the first two questions that I put. Is this model kit still good in 2020? And should you buy this model in 2020? I would say yes. This model is the first of its line for master grade using this inner frame. When it was released in 2009, it was a big shot compared to the other kit of that year. The other later model that have the base of this inner frame are the Gundam Astray Red Frame Kai, the Gundam Astray Blue Frame D, the Sengoku Astray Gundam, and then there's a couple more premium Bandai model. So I would say yes, this model is actually very nice. If you like the look of this, you can go ahead and purchase this. Even though this is a 2009 kit, it's actually still worth the value, and you will feel pleased when you build this model up and have it displayed on your shelf. So with that, I would like to close my review of this model kit, and at the end of the clip, I would put a couple posting of this model. If you like the video, please hit like, subscribe, and share. Again, thank you very much for watching. Please enjoy.